can you buy a photo camera for under 100? It could be $100, could be £100. I've left it without a currency. This will affect your region, but let's find out if you can. I'm going to basically give you options for cameras you can get for under £100. So here I have the three options. Let me tell you how I came to find these. So I basically did a search for three cameras with a strict budget of under £100. It has to be including packaging and posting. It has to be a buy it now price so I could buy it. One thing you will find is the first camera I chose is a Nikon because it's $99.99, which is under our guideline. D90, good camera, offers video as well. I know we're looking at photo, but having video doesn't hurt. So it's a body only, which could be an issue. So the next bracket up is going to be finding you a camera under 200, which will be another video which I'll link it to in the chapters. Make sure to check that out if you have a little bit more to spend. Right now I'm looking at bodies only. There's another one here which I've found, which is a Canon EOS 1000D. Another great camera for photo, a beginner camera to get you into the scene. That was again under the £100 mark because actually it's $69.95, and we might be able to sneak a lens in there as well. So I'll show you a live search for a quick lens that I'd recommend to go alongside that camera. And then as another option, I've gone slightly different. It's a bridge camera. It's not a DSLR, but it's actually a good option to get you shooting. You've got your camera and your lens as a package, and guess what? £79.99. So actually that's not a bad deal at all. So I did it side by side so I could show you the cameras and the specs. Let me move my screen so you can see that. Oh yeah, okay, you can probably see that. There you go. Okay, DP review, thank you. I'm using you guys to sort this out. Canon EOS 1000D, released in 2008. It's an old camera. At this price budget, you will have to go towards old cameras. Nikon D90, also 2008, mid-size SLR camera. Compact SLR, it was 1000D. The bridge Fujifilm FinePix S4200 is what we're looking at. So let's have a quick look at the comparisons that I'd make on them. So firstly, the thing I'd think about is out of the three of those cameras, two have interchangeable lenses. So in theory, you could change lenses as you progress on two of the cameras. The other one would not allow you to do that. So that's reflected in the prices, you'll see. So 10 megapixels for 1000D, that's plenty enough for getting into photography. D90 has 12 megapixels and the FinePix has 14 megapixels. Great option. Let's have a quick look down the range. So the 1000D has a maximum ISO of 1600. That's going to be a compact SLR, so you're looking at a crop sensor camera. If you're new to photography, what ISO means is basically the sensitivity to light. If you're in a dark environment, you'll turn that up so it makes a darker room brighter. That's like a layman's way. I've got videos about photography and learn photography, so you can check out the specific one about that where I explain it in more detail. The D90 has 3200 with a boost of 6400, so there's a bit more ISO there. And the FinePix also has a better ISO performance. Well, a higher, I won't say better, a higher ISO performance, because what you may find is it might not be as great in the high ISOs. What else shall we look at? Image stabilization. No, the two Nikons and Canons do not have that. The Fujifilm has a sensor shift, so that might be a bit of assistance to make it a bit more smooth. So JPEGs, they offer JPEGs, that's fine. I'll look at the main things. I won't go too in depth because I'm thinking if you're looking at this price range, you're probably new to photography. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about getting, because it'll be interesting to see, because I'm hoping I've given you a nice selection here. So autofocus, continuous, single, selective, face detection on the D90. It's an older camera, so it won't be excellent, but the Nikon does offer that option. The FinePix also has face detection. That's good for video. If you're making this kind of video, it'll basically detect your face. Let's have a quick look. LCDs all fixed, so you won't have a flippy screen on it. What else do we have? Let's look at the main specs. Shutter speed's fine. Let me have a look at video. I think 2 of these will offer you video. I know the Canon 1000D doesn't. But let's have a look. Okay, video. Okay, 720p, 24 frames a second for the D90. So you can make cheap, well, entry-level YouTube videos with it. If you have good lights like I have here, 720p will be perfectly adequate. And that's 24 frames a second. The fine pix is 30 frames a second, 720p. And that actually isn't a bad selection, you know. So, okay, that's 3 options for you. So if you've got a budget of under 100, whatever currency you're in, look at a Canon EOS 1000D, look at a Nikon D90, and actually look at a fine pix bridge camera Fujifilm S4200. Let me quickly find you a lens for the Canon 1000D, because the one we looked at, it's £70 more or less. So could I pick up a lens for £30? Let's have a look. Canon lens EFS. Let's see what pops up. Just a live search. Okay, there you go, 28 to 80. So for that, actually that's probably a very good suggestion. Buy it now. 28 to 80 EF lens, Canon. That is going to get you started. Let me open that up and let's have a look if we've got another buy it now. I normally select it to be buy it now. And let's do price low to high. I'm sure there'll be a few more options there. Okay, £27.50. Another one, probably a 58, £30. Bang on. Okay, yeah. So you've definitely got options there. So that Canon lens there, $34.95. Let's have a look at the cheaper one. That's not a buy it now. Okay, where's the one that I saw, the cheaper one? Let's see quickly that, because I can show you that package. Okay, £27.50. Older lens. However, it will get you shooting photos. You can even make an offer on it. Perfect working order. Minus cosmetic scratches to body. Glass is perfect. Beautiful. You can't see that properly there. So that 1000D at £100, you'll get a camera and you'll get a lens. Whereas the Nikon is just £100 for the body. But remember, the Nikon gives you 720p video. So that was a quick look at getting you a camera for under 100. I've got a few more of these videos to help you if you're new to photography, getting a decent photography camera for under a certain amount of money. See you on one of them videos in this playlist.